I've been in prison about 23 years, and it's not a very loving environment in here, and there's not a lot of loyalty in here, but it's a heartfelt feeling though to know, trying to learn from the dogs and teach them to be better, and and they're just so loving when they look at you, so they've saved me just as much as I've saved them. Personally, I think it's just a very rewarding program. The animals, we get just as much out of it as the dogs do.
My experience with dogs has been great. I mean, some would say that it's pretty hard to get rid of or let a dog go at the end of a graduation, and it's been like that probably twice for me. I've liked the other dogs, don't get me wrong, it's just that two of them have been really, really great. It's just the bonding experience that you get to experience, and it's not every day that an inmate gets to go out and see somebody in the morning, somebody out there being happy for them, you know what I mean? And you let them out and they want to just play with you, they want to interact with you. But it's definitely made this whole place different. And there's not been many fights, and when you see somebody, all they want to do is just pet the dog and laugh and smile, crack jokes and all that stuff. But for me, it's just been incredible. It's just nothing I could experience somewhere else. So, because there's like lockdown earlier because of the time change, people get bored, and it's just a monotonous thing. So when you bring a dog in, it's like something different, something new. You want to pet the dog, you can do new things with the dog. You can tell it to sit, to down, and the dog, gladly wants to do these things. And once they do them, it's like a kid at Christmas, I guess. It's just different for them, and yeah, it definitely brings some sort of calmness to the place. Yeah, I think because I've taken so much from the community, this is actually my time or an opportunity to give back. You know what I mean? So after so long of doing that, I can finally give back some way, somehow. And if a dog can bring a smile to a family, then I'm glad that I was a little bit a part of that. So
I've been involved in the new Leash on Life program for about 4 years, and here we do a positive reinforcement obedience training, and we basically teach the dogs everything they need to go to a home and be successful. Everything from sits and downs to go to your place, waits, walking on a leash, and just basically having good manners. Basically, in this environment, there's tons of negativity, and you're kind of surrounded by it at all times. And in this program, we're able to go out to the kennel, and we can hang out with the dogs and work with them, and they just bring a whole new lightness to this environment. And really, not only for us, but for everybody around here. Everybody is real excited to see the dogs and to play with them, and they're always happy when we get new ones. And just overall, just brings a sort of peace to the entire prison. So we're both trainers. We both do the same thing pretty much. So we have shifts, and we split shifts. And basically the main thing with training dogs is just being consistent. So we're just very consistent with the dog. Whatever I work on, he works on, and it's about these dogs just trying to get adjusted and becoming where they can become adoptable. So that's our main purpose. If they learn everything in the book and all kinds of cool tricks, that's cool. But if they don't, and they're just able to learn some manners and be adoptable, then that's cool too. So my family raised English bulldogs and showed them, and and so I was around dogs growing up. So I really love animals. So it's unconditional, and they don't care about your past. They don't care that you're in prison. They're just happy to see you in the morning, And in here, pieces of you kind of get eroded away, and you can lose yourself. And the dogs sort of help us keep our humanity. They're just amazing animals.
This is a great program because we take dogs that didn't have a home or have been abused or just given up for no reason, and they're brought into us. We train them, we teach them love, and they love us to death. And basically they get adopted, and they have great homes where they're taken care of, hopefully for a long, long time. This is my second full dog that I've worked with.
And what was she like when she first came in?
She was a little skittish, very, very skinny, like she hadn't eaten in a while. She's really smart though. She was really easy to train. She picked up on everything within a couple weeks. And after that, it's just refining it and getting her to do things faster. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get out, but I do know that I want to be a certified dog trainer, at least on the side. Something I would really enjoy doing, maybe teaching a class in the park or having my own kennel at my home. That's definitely something I'm interested in. Since I've been here, though, I've seen a few have come in that were definitely neglected before they got here, and it took a while to get them used to you. But once they did, they were so much happier. You can see them; it's like turning on a light. They just start shining. I think all prisons should have this program, especially if they have the support we have here. The support we have from Animal Haven here is great, and outside sources, they help us out so much, giving with treats for the dogs and helping out finding homes for the dogs is great. If you have that kind of stuff out there helping you out, every prison should have this program so that they can get more dogs off the street and out of bad homes and trained and into a good, loving home.
Well, we lost a dog that we'd had for 13 years about 3 months ago and had really wanted a dog. And so we also didn't want to train a puppy from start. So we found out about this program, which is just fabulous. The dogs are well trained and socialized, and we thought it'd be a good fit for us. And then we heard about Percy from our friend, and came out and met him, and seemed like a good match for us. So we're very excited to be taking him home today. This program is wonderful. It socializes the dogs. It's great for the inmates, I think. Gives them a purpose, and I think we're just really excited about it. So I think great program.
And you're excited about taking him home?
Absolutely, can't wait.
Well, we came out and visited, I think, a week or 2 weeks ago. And we had my son and his wife from Fairbanks, Alaska. And we just, what's she eating, a leaf?
No, it's a treat.
Okay.
So are you looking forward to spoiling her, taking her home and spoiling her?
Very much
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Because that's what they're here for.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
This is our second dog to get from Animal Haven. We got a collie from them 14 years ago. Yeah. And I don't know how old she was, but we had to put her down. And we just can't be without a dog.
Well, tell me, what do you think about this program, this prison program?
I think it's terrific, I wish the public would know more about it.
It is one of my favorite programs of the state. I love the dogs. I hate to see them go. Anthony's going to introduce the guys, and they're going to do their own things. They have not clued me in on what's going on. They're going to be a surprise to me, so there's no telling what's going to happen. After he gets through speaking and they do their thing, I will speak again and we'll conclude the service. So I'm going to leave it to Anthony. I call him Tennessee, so here we go. Take it away.
Before we start, I want to thank Miss Trina and Miss Barbara for everything they do for this program. And all the trainers got together, and we got y'all something. All the trainers and support people signed for y'all.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
All right. And first off, we got Paige coming in.
Okay. This is Paige. I'm Josiah. This is Rodriguez. This is only my second dog I've trained. This is his first, but I've come a long way, and this guy's did great learning. And she's a great dog to help us learn on, especially. She's very smart. But apparently, she doesn't speak English. So, but she does write. She wrote this letter, and she wanted us to read it to you guys. Okay, you ready, girl? Said, hi, my name is Paige. Wait, it's not. I started on the wrong one. This is from Paige. When I arrived at Craggy, I didn't have a name, and I was so skinny, a size 0 didn't even describe me. She's still pretty close, but she gave us away. Now they call me Paige, even though I should totally be called Princess, because I am treated like one by all of my 8 servants. Don't tell Max, Molly, or Percy, because they only have 2. I have the power of persuasion. All that I have to do is flash a sad look at any of them, and they come running with bowls of treats, bags of goodies, and my favorites, the little rawhides. Although sometimes I think they give me the rawhides just to keep me busy, because I got so much energy. My blankets are refolded and neatly laid in my home for me every day, and any waste that may come from me is promptly taken away. I am very lovable and love everyone else. I'm positive I will love my new home and my new servants. Me and her will discuss hiring more, though. That's what she had to say.
All right, we got a letter from Percy here. I haven't read it yet, so bear with us. All right. He wrote, "Hi, my name is Percy, and I am the founding member of Craggy's elite top flight security. I patrol the kennel, making sure all my canine cousins can play in peace. And Paige, Max, and Molly, you're welcome." He wrote, "Now don't get me wrong, when my pooper scooper," Chris, thank you, Percy, "he comes home, I'm excited to see him. I mean, who wouldn't love a guy who prepares all my meals, fetches my toys, and takes me wherever my heart desires? Think about it, it's a pretty good deal, even though he's stubborn and makes me look bad in front of Jenny." So, this is me. He says, "So to Chris, it's hard to trust a man without a proper coat." You can make fun of me as bald. But I guess you'll do for a human. And to my new family, for the low, low price of love and rawhides, I will take care of the security at our new home.
Yes.
Guess you guys know what's going on. Let's talk about the letter. This is Molly. All right. It says, "Hey y'all, my name is Molly and I'm the oldest of the bunch, which also makes me the smartest. But my 2-legged friends here don't seem to know that. For example, I get stopped every time I try to do my favorite exercise, which is hip thrusters. By the way, that's a lie. It's not called the hip thrusters, it's called humping on legs. Just watch out for that. And apparently nobody likes my singing here. If they only knew that I was singing to these guys, 'Baby, come back.' Hopefully the one reading my letter does it justice. I think I did. My time with these guys has been great, and I can't wait to see what the rest of my life with my new people is going to be like. I came into this place thinking that you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and now I'm leaving this place knowing for sure there's nothing new you can teach me."
And last but least, we got the youngest of the bunch, Mad Max.
Well, Max wrote a little letter. I thought I'd share it with y'all. It says, "Hello, my name is Max, and when I first arrived here as a member of the New Leash on Life program, I was a 6-month-old Casanova of the canine community. However, now thanks to the heavy-handedness of my trainer's feedings, I'm a 9-month-old with some weight issues. Sometimes when I take a nap, I have little doggy dreams of the long ago days when I would hear the loving voices of my trainers as they called the name Max across the yard. Said, but now all I hear is, 'Hurry up, fat boy.' Said, however, I don't let the good-natured joking get to me because I know it is done out of love. That is why I was so happy to see how proud Brian, Anthony, and Jenny are of the great accomplishments I have made in obedience training. I love long walks at the dog park and the occasional plunge into the nice rivers, lakes, or mud hole. Also, on long hot days, there is nothing I enjoy more than resting my sore, achy paws in a nice bucket of ice water. As I close this letter, I just want you to know I'm extremely happy and fun-loving all the time, and I am excited to be a new member of your family. Max.
needed lessons to make it on our own.
And there you were.
You were there. We just want to stop and thank you, Jenny. We just want to ow, and thank you, Jenny. How sweet it is to be taught by you, by you.